All right, are you ready? We are going to build out your first ad. Now, this ad is going to bring in leads for your business. We're not going to go crazy. We're not talking about anything crazy here. We're going to build one ad, one campaign, nothing crazy at all. Now, if you don't understand the ads manager, there is another video in a previous section. Click on that. I'll also leave it linked underneath so that you can find it easily. It's going to walk through and explain how the ads manager actually works and what the layout is. Now, in true Jakey style, you don't get crazy videos. You get a nice little webcam and a whole bunch of information. So without further ado, let's dive in. I'm going to teach you how to set up your first ad and get leads as early as this afternoon. Let's go. Alrighty, so here we are in the ads manager. Now, if you haven't gone through this, this is the last one where it's very messy right now, but where I went through what all of these little sections are. If you haven't done that, go and check out that video. But we're going to jump into the ads manager and we're going to set up our first campaign. So here we are in the ads manager. The first thing that you're going to do is hit campaigns. Just make sure you're in the right tab, and then we're going to click create. That's all we need to do. Now, this account's not set up, so there's going to be a few warnings, but that's okay. So first, you're going to be prompted with all of these different campaign objectives. Now, as we've spoken about, we want leads, right? We're trying to collect leads for our business. This is lead gen, baby. We're not focusing on lead gen marketing agencies. We are doing our own lead gen. This is how they do it, right? We don't want engagement. That's just people messaging on your post. We don't care. We don't want traffic because that's going to send so many unqualified buyers. We don't want awareness because we're not McDonald's. We don't need app promotion because we're not on an app. We don't need sales because we're not on Shopify. We need leads, right? This took me so long to learn because I just thought, oh, what do I do? And I've tested tens of thousands of dollars on each of these things. Leads is all you want, right? So we've got that. Leave it on auction. Let's click continue. All right. Now it's going to say, do you want recommended settings, streamline, best practice, or a manual leads campaign? You can click either. Choose what you want. I'm going to go through manual because I'm pretty much going to select all of these exact same things and I'm going to show you what they are, right? So we're going to click continue here, and now we are in a different screen. So this screen here is, I don't think I can move my screen up, but I can move it down for you a little bit here. So we've got this new thing, right? So this is the campaign, this is the ad set, and this is the ad, right? It's the same thing that we had laid out before, just in a vertical this time, all right? So I'm just going to bring this back up. We are in the campaign. Now we've got the new leads campaign, right? So let's say we're doing lighting leads. You can leave campaign if you want. Lighting leads campaign, right? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get lighting leads, people who want lighting jobs, right? Simple as that, right? We've already set this up in the last screen, which is we want leads on auction. Advantage campaign budget. I recommend turning this on. What this is going to do is let Meta use its brains and spend on your best ads. This is going to help you when you're testing ads so you can see which one Meta actually spends on and you can pick the winners, and that way Meta spends the best performing ads to get you the best results possible. So let them do their thing. Turn this on. Advantage campaign budget. What is your budget? You can do anywhere from $25 a day, and please know this will get you jobs, like you will return jobs, but the more you spend, the more eyeballs are on your business. And I recommend as soon as possible getting up to somewhere like $100 a day. But for now, all you need to do is whatever's comfortable. Know that it's daily, add it up for your, so weekly spend here is $700, right? Just know that there is like, it's sort of like a credit card. So Meta's going to spend the money before you make the money. So once you make the money back, you can pay back the ads, assuming your ads work, right? We don't need to do an A/B test. We'll leave that off. And special ad categories, we don't need to do anything. So we're going to leave that. This is it. That's all you need to do for this campaign. We said how much we want to spend and what we want to achieve, right? So we're going to come down to the right and click next. The next thing we have here is the ad set. Now remember over here, we said the ad set is who? In what location do you want to see your ads? So here's what we're going to do. New leads ad set. We're going to change this here to lighting leads ad set. I like to keep everything the same so that you know when you're doing your reporting. We'll get into all of that later. Where you are going to take your conversion, right? We're trying to collect leads. Now, for me, I go through website because I like to build websites with forms on them and get customer information that way. If you don't have a website, then you can do instant forms. We can generate instant forms that pop up on Facebook and you can collect customers' data that way. You can do Messenger, so people will just get send messages straight to your Facebook Messenger. You can do Insta Forms and Messenger. You can do Instagram. You can do calls, which will just put your phone number. So all of these options are here. If you're just getting your first jobs and you don't have a website set up, go with something like Messenger or calls. I recommend probably going with calls, although Understand you will get a lot of calls, you will get a lot of messages if you choose either of these. The best ones to go through is probably instant forms and websites as soon as you can set that up, because it allows you to actually step away from it and reply when you're ready. I don't condone that, obviously, but I understand that if you are busy on site trying to do things, you don't want to be trying to message people and reply to calls and all of that. So if you can gather a place where you put them all and then reply to them later, it's not the best customer service, but it will work. Performance goal, maximize number of conversions. Duh. Then we're going to go down here. The metapixel is required, right? As I said, I haven't got mine set up, but if you've gone through my previous videos on how to set up a pixel, once again, if you haven't, then head back into the basics and you will be able to find how to set up a pixel. You're going to select that pixel just here. So it'll just say like my electrical business pixel, click on that, it's all good to go. Don't worry about cost per goal. Don't worry about review. Dynamic creative, right? We want to turn this on. What this is going to do as instead of, let me jump into the whiteboard here. Instead of you say putting this post up and this caption with this headline, right? And that's it. It can't be changed. We're going to maximize the ability to return here. So we're going to put up, say, something like 3 images, 3 different headline types, and 3, I realize this is 2, 3 different captions or headlines, like all of it, right? Then what Meta will do is group this. It's still one ad, so only one ad's going to go out, but it will try, like say this one over here and this one over here and this image here, and then it will then test like this image with both of those. Like it will test everything for you and give you the winning one so that you have the best chance of return. That's what we're going to do here. So back into the center, we're going to go dynamic creative, turn that bad boy on, continue. That's what we want. So the next thing we've got is budget and schedule. Budget would naturally be here, but because we set it for Advantage plus campaign, we don't have to touch anything here. Don't worry about it. It's all good, baby. Audience controls. This is where you choose your location. So we're going to hit edit here. We're going to click on this. If you don't see a map, then just click on one of these with the pin. This took me way too long to learn. Super basic because the map does disappear. Hit that, and then we've got a map, right? What we're going to do is we're going to zoom all the way in. Well, apparently it's glitching out. Basically, you're going to zoom all the way in here. If I can do anything, there we go. Search locations. I'm going to do Melbourne just to keep it really basic. And then it's going to bring up everything. We're going to go Melbourne, Victoria, bang. Now I can choose, do I want 40 kilometers? Do I want 17 kilometers? Like whatever. You can choose what you want. I still can't zoom in. It's being very glitchy. Otherwise, zoom into your area and then hit here, drop pin right in your street, and then change the kilometers that way. That's a really, really easy way to do it. So go here, reach more people likely to respond to your ads, bang. The next thing you want to do is go show more options, and then you'll see minimum age here, 18. We can leave that, right? They've actually gotten rid of the maximum age, so don't even stress it. Exclude custom audiences. Don't worry about it. Everything here, just leave it as it is. That is it. You don't have to worry about anything else, right? Now we're going to scroll down. Advantage audience, that's fine. If you want to, this is a really good way to do things for the future. You can actually save this audience and then like make it so it's going to save all of your settings here, so that when you come back in next time, you don't have to do this again. All you need to do is go used saved audience, and then you can search it. So if you want to do that, really simple. I recommend doing that. I didn't do it, and it takes me so long with all of my different ad sets to change my location if I ever want to expand or anything like that. It's a bit of a pain. We don't need to do this. We're not related to financial products, so we don't need to click it. And Advantage plus placements, it's going to place it where it thinks, right? That's it. We don't have to do anything. All we've done is told it where we want it to show our ads, and that's it. So now we're going to go next, and we will head up into the ad level, right? So this is, once again, we're going to change this to lighting leads ad. Now, it's not a partnership ad. You don't have to worry about that. Next is identity. So we're going to actually head down here, and we're going to click on whatever your business page is. Simple as that. Ad set up. Here we go. So we're going to manually upload our images and videos. Perfect. We're going to select, do we want single image or video? Do we want carousel? You're going to play with these, right? A carousel is basically, you know, those things like when you look like you're shopping and you're scrolling through. Let me jump back into the whiteboard. It's like a post like this, and it has like image like this, and a couple of words, and you can like swipe through and have a look at those images. That's what a carousel is. It's all in the one post. Whereas a static image or video will be this one with like the headline and the caption and so on and so forth. And this will either be a video or it will be a still photo. Either way, that's what those are. Single image or video we're going to go with for this one. So next we're going to scroll down. Now here you can turn on ad preview. This is a cool little thing. Click ad preview and you're going to actually see what your ad looks like. Now here we're going to go either select images, select videos, or create a video. For this one, I'm going to go select images. You can grab these images and the templates from the template download folder just below. So we're going to select images, and this is where you will upload and select your image. Now, as I said, there is a whole template package down below. If you'd like to grab it, feel free. And then that way you can plug it straight into Canva and change over your pictures, so on and so forth, and your words. So for this ad, we are looking at chandeliers and lighting. This is pre-selected for you, optimized creative for each person. This is what I was talking about before, how it will show the different combinations for different people. Now we're going to do the primary text. Now the primary text is the piece of text above the photo, right? So it's going to go here. I'll show you in this in a second. Now, if you have the ChatGPT prompt, which is below, head over, prompt that in, and you'll be able to literally copy and paste the one that you like the most. Come into here, go primary text, go bam, there it is. You can tidy it all up, do what you need to do. Then you're going to go add text option because we're doing dynamic creative, remember? So we're going to go another one here. Boom, I like that. Put that in, add another one. We only go for 3 usually. So then over here, I'm actually going to go for like, let's go for an old, a fear or problem. So we're going for different pain points here and we can see which one works the best. That's that. Now we've got 3 of those. We're going to do headlines, right? So the headline over here, we are going to come across and we can jump down to headlines. Great. Old lights could be a hazard. Like this is a fear-based headline. We're going to add another headline option. And now we're going to go up here, headlines, light up your home's potential. Chuck that one. And then one more just for good measure. Turn dark rooms into bright spaces. Like, pick the ones that you like the best, play with it a little bit, add a headline, and boom, right? Description, don't really need to worry about. Website URL, this is where you are going to put in http:// I don't know the correct terminology for all of those things, but now we're going to go to tradies.com.au, right? Bang, now we have our website. And we don't need a display link. We don't need any browser add-ons. If you want your number to show up, this is pretty cool. You can actually put this and a little floating call thing, floating message thing if you want all of those things. And then you have your call to action. So this is what the button will actually say. We're going to say like apply now, book tickets, blah, blah, blah. I like learn more because it sort of just implies they're coming over there to learn. It's nice and easy. Next thing, creative testing. We don't have to worry about doing any of that. It's going to do it for us. And then we have tracking, so we have website events where we can set up our website events. You have to actually have your pixel set up in here. I don't have it set up in this account, so don't stress, but put your pixel in. Don't worry about app events, don't worry about online events, and don't worry about parameters for now. We can get into that another day. So if I come over here and I click on these, we can now see our ads. Now here's what I'm talking about. I'm just going to scroll back up here. Primary text, which is the longer text that we did, that's up here. That's showing this. We've got our ad creative here, which is obviously the photo, which is going to go here. If you want the templates, they're down below. And then we have our headlines, right? This is the bit that shows down here, and then our learn more button. This is how our ad's going to look. This is it. All you need to do now is hit publish, because we have, if I'm just going to go back here, we've got the ad set right here. We've got this all set up to show that we are going to be targeting Melbourne at 17 kilometers, so on and so forth. And I'll just drag the screen down a little bit. We've got the campaign level just here. So where we're saying we want to spend $100 a day for leads. Like this is it. And now we just head down and we hit publish. That is everything. I'm not going to publish it, but that is everything. It's then going to go into review and you'll have everything here. So now we have our lighting leads campaign. If we come over and click on campaigns, lighting leads campaign, boom, you can either click on this, which is going to take you into the ad set, or you can click on the ad set. For this sake, I'm just going to hit here. And then we've got this is the ad set, and then we've got this, which is the actual ad itself. So we can see everything. If you ever need to edit it at any point, you just hit edit here, and you can edit the entire thing. You probably don't need to do that don't go too crazy just yet. But if you want to, if you're going to test different versions of your creatives, hit duplicate, and then you can go here. In the existing campaign, you're going to select the campaign that it is, duplicate your ad set, don't worry about any of this, show existing reactions, boom, hit duplicate, and it's actually just going to duplicate the whole thing, right? Now it takes you straight in, it's relabeled it as copy, and you can actually head over to the ad, and you can change the image in the ad if you want. So we're going to go select images, I'm just going to choose this guy here, and now we can remove this one. And now we have a whole nother ad, right? So let me just jump back out. In the campaigns level, we have one campaign. Click on that. We're going to be in the ad set. The dynamic ad set also copies. And then we've got ads over here where we've got both of our ads so you can see everything. Now what the campaign budget optimization, which we set up before, is going to do is spend from here, but it's going to actually spend between both of these. And whichever one starts to perform better and return better results, it will spend more of its money on. And you can actually turn this one off. If you're like, well, it's not doing anything, we'll turn it off and it'll spend all of the budget on the good one. We'll get into how to actually do all of that a little bit later. That's the basics. That's how you set up your first ads. That's how you make money today. There we go. That's how we get set up. That's how we start running ads today. It's as simple as that. I know that that was a lot. I know that that's a lot to take in, but run through step by step with this video and you'll be able to just click, set everything up, and it's all done. It's all good and well. So head over, start to build your first ads today. I hope you've either built side by side with me or you're going to do that right now. Down below, you're going to find the ChatGPT prompt that you can plug into your ChatGPT and get the entire primary text, headlines, all of that for you, all of the variations, everything. And you can also download the Canva template pack if you want to make images. You can use still images from job sites. You can use videos from your phone, make those, whatever you need to do to make your creative. It's all there. It's all accessible. It's all ready to go. So head in, start your first ads, and make some freaking money, baby. I'll see you on the next one.